It's 2:25. 2:25 on Aloha Friday the 13th. Started work today at 6. When we came to work, we pre-tripped the truck, and when we checked in with the setup, they handed us 9 container movements from 7 different companies. So we had our work all laid out for us first thing this morning. We're making our way to our 9th movement. Full 45-foot container full of bedding heading back to the mainland. So, some type of recycled product from a bedding company. At 2:25 we're in Waipahu, and kids are back in school, so it's that time of day when the kids are getting out of school. As a result, local traffic can be a little bit slow. Shipping terminal closes at 3:45, so we got an hour and 20 minutes to get this container in. This wasn't one of the containers that was assigned to me this morning, though. I traded one of mine for somebody else just because I'm where he needs to be and he's where I need to be. So it should work out. Get the work done. So we're headed to a little industrial park that's located in the center of this very well-established residential neighborhood. The hardest part of this run isn't necessarily the traffic. It's going to be creating paperwork to get the container in-gated, because, like I said, I wasn't assigned this run. I was assigned a different run. So we have to generate some paperwork, and I hate paperwork. I'm a truck driver, not a secretary. Nissan roads are all over the place because not only are they rental cars that are very popular, they're rental car sales. Well, a lot of people that have bought them off the rental car companies. Run of the day, or there might be one more after this. It's number 9 though. So we'll get this pre-trip, then head back into town. Okay, it's all hooked up. I'm gonna pull it out, turn it around, check the lights and the tires, and then we'll get out of here. Oh, we gotta get a booking number. All I need is a booking number and I can generate the rest. Give it the once over. Sealed. I need that number. 602-7896. I can't remember that. 602-7896. Write it on my hand now. 602-7896. Sounds good. Did you see the burnt out light? I kind of skipped over it. Yeah, it's plugged in, it's just not working. Oh, that's just a marker light for driving at night. We're driving in the day and we don't have to go past any DOT inspections. Now we need a booking number. Yeah, Pete, you got the booking number? I think we can get away with that. Let's head back to town. Get out of here. Now we're hooked up to a 45, and these little tiny roads aren't made for 45-foot containers. You gotta take up both lanes. So keep the four-way flashers on. Now we're to bigger lanes. This next block is always filled with homeless people for some reason. But they're like homeless people that live in cars. I don't know, maybe they're drug dealers. They're always here though. I've never seen them dealing drugs. They're always eating. So here I'm back to the shipping terminal. It's about probably a little more than 14 miles, but not quite 15. Should take us about 20 minutes. The problem is going to be coming off the interstate onto Nimitz Highway on a Friday afternoon like this. It can get backed up at times. So hopefully it's not too bad. We'll find out when we get there. Making our way back to town. I think we're in luck. We're coming coming down off of the interstate onto Nimitz Highway, and the traffic doesn't seem to be backed up that bad at all. Just a little bit. Sometimes this can get all the way backed up to the airport. Turn right only lane. There's no reason it should be backed up. Down to the end and then try to dive in at the last minute. Just like that. Then the rest will go to the right and make a U-turn where it says no U-turn. Like this red, like the black Jeep here. There's another one, same thing. So the U-turn's okay here, but able to dive in. There's 3 more up here. They all had the idea of diving, but now they're making U-turns. Yep, see it every day. Or you could have just stayed in the traffic, waited 5 minutes maybe. I guess I've been doing it so long that kind of stuff just doesn't bother me at all. You know? To me, it's entertainment. Yeah, there's one thing you'll always find out here on the road, lots of entertainment. Not everyone is a good driver. What did I forget? was a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Up and over the Sand Island Bridge. Stop. Anyway, taking this into the shipping terminal. Well, we got our 45-foot container in-gated. We want to park it in Alpha 12. Alpha 11 is the waterfront, so Alpha 12 is just off the waterfront. As you can see, we have another beautiful day in Hawaii. 88 degrees outside. Humidity has come down to around 72%. And trade winds are actually blowing like 5 miles an hour. It's still scorching outside though. As long as you're in the shade, it's not too bad, but this the Coast Guard fence, because on the other side of the fence is the Coast Guard. Where are you at? Coast Guard fence? Okay. Ship of the week is just about full and ready to leave. Cranes have all given up on her. So this is Alpha 12 on the right. So far nothing. Nothing in Alpha 12. So now we can go anywhere. So this is Bravo 12 on the right. Bravo 13 on the left. There we go. Bravo 12, stall 7. three stripes. Between the two, I don't think anybody's in their stall, but that looks pretty good. I can see the lines now. Nobody's here, just me. So you think all the work is done yet? It's 3:16. Bob Dylan Madsen. 10-4. 10-4. All right. So there's a empty over at the air conditioning distributor. You got a half an hour to get over there, pick it up, bring it back. You're probably not going to make it. If we don't, we just take it back to our terminal, and Sunday drivers will dump it on Sunday. That's what we're doing next. That's it. We can shut it down. 4:15. Today just flew by just because we just never stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movements. 129 miles. In at 6. We'll be out of here by 4:30. We're on the schedule to work tonight, but I doubt that's going to happen. If it does, it'll just be for a couple hours helping out as a helper. But yeah, usually when you come in at 6, they don't work you till 9 o'clock at night. But that's about it for today. That's it for this week. We're working hard this weekend. We got a big photo shoot with the soccer players in Kailua tomorrow, and then a half day of soccer players in Kaneohe on Sunday. And back here on Monday. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Aloha.